bees are coming in and out foraging, and I'm just going to block their entrance for just a little bit, and then we'll kind of see a backlog of foragers, and we can watch them all come in at once. I'm just going to lay my arm up there real quick like this. Do not try this at home. You're likely to be stung. Okay, so we're just going to block the entrance, and that will keep the landers from coming in. The ones taking off are crawling up the back of my arm, and that feels kind of creepy, to be honest with you. As soon as I move out of the way, you'll see all the foragers coming in. I'm just going to give it a minute here. See them? There's a big drone. Look at that. Drones mate with virgin queens, and they come back about this time in the afternoon discouraged, because it means they didn't mate with a virgin queen. They mate and then they die right after the mating flight. So a drone coming in, I guess, is kind of embarrassed that things didn't go as planned. Oh, there's a drone crawling up my arm. Yeah, better luck tomorrow, Bob. All right, let's let the foragers in. Here they come. Ooh. Hey everybody, David Burns, Certified Master Beekeeper. I'm going to check on some hives. I made some splits the other day, and I've got some that you guys have gotten familiar with already on YouTube. I want to go back in one of the splits that I made to make sure they're raising a queen, and I expect to find probably a queen cup. It's not capped over yet. When it's capped over, it's called a queen cell, but it's going to be almost capped over, but not quite. It's what I'm expecting to find. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that they're raising their own queen. Let's jump in there and take a look. This hive did really good. When I moved it over here, you know, sometimes I place chairs and items in front of the colony so that the foragers all make it back over here. They stay, you know, they don't go back to the mother hive. But this colony, within an hour, all the foragers stayed. It was incredible. I was pretty pleased. So what we want to do is just open it up, start looking, and this was a walk-away split. I was, you know, fingers crossed. I thought I saw eggs. I was pretty confident that I did. And if I didn't see eggs, it will be evident because there won't be any queen cells. So let's take a look. I was going to make up a sign for the other split behind me where it said for sale, one queen, one great queen for sale, $2,000. Oh, let me say something real quickly. You guys have been asking me a lot of questions. Let me put this over like this. And before I jump into this hive, you guys have been asking me some great questions. Hey, thanks for your kind comments. One lady said, how come your beekeeping channel hasn't gone viral? Well, the only way to make that happen is you. You've got to be able to send it to people. You got to tell your friends about it. You know, say, hey, look at this video. It's really cool. And have them subscribe. And that's how you go. That's how things go viral. So I need your help. But look at this stand. A lot of you asked me about this hive stand. We do sell these, and I'm not trying to make a sales pitch. I don't care whether you buy it from us or not. But I like this hive stand a lot. And let me show you a few things about it. It's pretty tall. It's about, like I said, 12 inches tall. But these frame hangers, you know, you put your frames between here when you were doing your hive inspection. And it's a real hard plastic. It's got look at those big feet on it. So, you know, there's one from a distance. I really like these. It solves all the issues of, you know, what am I going to do? Use pallets? Am I going to use cinder blocks? Am I going to have to build my own materials out of 4x6s? And lumber's not cheap anymore. All right, let's play with this hive. Still got plenty of good smoke. Don't need a lot of smoke, but this is a pretty full box of bees. But we're going to smoke them a little bit. If this wasn't being filmed, I would not wear a hat and a veil when I'm inspecting this hive. The reason I'm wearing it is because I'm afraid some of you will do as I do. So I'm afraid that if I didn't wear one, you wouldn't wear one either, and your hive, your bees may not be fantastically calm like mine are. All right. So we'll just start over here. We'll work a little bit in slow motion. I have to balance slow motion versus a video on YouTube. So if I go too slow, the video gets too long. So I've got to speed up a little bit. Frame hanger in use. Breaking the propolis seal with the twisting of the hive tool. Looking for queen cells. Pollen. Nothing there but some good looking pollen. Let me show you that up close. Bees have some stored protein in their pollen. Come on, baby, give us a queen cell. You can do it. You need a queen from a fertilized egg. No cigar on my side. How about your side? Well, there's some on the bottom, but those are just cups that are not what we're looking for. Oh, we got lucky. Here's one on top. Hang on, I'll show it to you. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Move over, bees. Okay. So when I stole this colony, split it, and made a walkaway split, here's their queen that they're raising. And for insurance purpose, let's make one more. Good. So everything's good. Got a queen in the oven, people. A couple of them. And those are replacement. They're high up on the frame. And they're probably like me. They probably have a few more frames with the same thing on them just for insurance purposes, because if that queen were to die in development, they don't have a way to get any more eggs. So you got to kind of throw all odds out there and go for broke. Wow, what a great frame of brood. This is from the same colony of the $2,000 queen. Someone's going to buy that and make me cry, aren't you? I know you're going to. But I don't want to sell the queen. Yeah, I'm just looking for any other queen cells that might be occurring in my vision as I scan quickly. I don't see anything. These bees are so gentle too. I like her overwinter ability, and I like they survive the winter. I like how much brood she lays. I like how gentle the bees are to work. I like everything about it. For a moment I saw a drone, and the drone was in the sun just right, and I thought a minute it was a queen. I about lost my cookies. I was like, not a queen, because that would be impossible. Okay, see some good drones. You know, we have those 2 queen cells that I showed you, and I'm not seeing any more. I don't think we're going to see any more. I'll look at one more. I hear a siren in the background, like something, like a fire truck. Great, 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 great. I told you I was going to show you one more frame, but I got to show you one more frame. Because I like to brag about my queens, okay? This is an overwintered colony, and this is the kind of brood pattern they have coming in April. I mean, look at that, in April. So I purposely try to raise a lot of brood in March by feeding them. And aha, I'm glad I looked at one more, because on this frame, you can see right here, another replacement queen, because we stole their queen away. So if I wanted to, I can use these cells in other colonies. I can make another split because I've got more than 1 or 2 or 3. But that's just their insurance. They're going in and out and taking care of the larvae in there. Cool, isn't it? Yes. They will continue to keep those cells warm, or the developing pupa, until that queen emerges. That's about an 8-day-old queen cell. I'm going to put this frame in a different order to make them pull it out. One side is not drawn out all the way, so I'm going to make them draw it out better. Good. Good, good, good. This hive is bringing a lot of pollen in all day, and you can see some pollen blobs that were on the back of their legs that fell off. Look at that. There's an orange one way up in there. You see that? They've even fallen down on the ground. See that? Below the hive. That must be discouraging to fly so far, but then to drop it off your back legs prematurely. Kind of cool, isn't it? Look at this bee with the orange pollen on its leg. Where's the front entrance? Oh, there's a drone coming in. Isn't that great? I mean, don't you just want to watch that all day long and have fun watching bees do stuff? I know you do. I mean, it's okay. Nobody knows you're watching your computer. Turn the volume down and just be mesmerized by all these bees flying in and out and have fun. Hey, I do hope that you'll subscribe to our channel. We're climbing up to 10,000. Which we ought to have 100,000 subscribers, okay? So let's keep the word out there. Please tell your beekeeping buddies or your friends in your dorm room or something to watch these cool videos, and we'll see you next time.